Hey, what up, dudes? Insane Isaiah 64 here. Welcome back to more Honkai Star Rail. Last time, we accepted the mission for the Foxian Tale of the Haunted, and it led us to the Nizamcho Lafu at the Foxtrol Garden. And while we were here, we find that there are spirits in Heliobus among us, which basically are like ghosts, the procession, and all that kind of stuff. We met the Ten Lords Commission How and Zoe here. I think that's how you could say her name. I apologize if I Americanized it too much, but other than that, we are just about to accept our next part of the mission.
Let's go.
We have to go with Cirrus's plan and also defeat these enemies along the way. Our team level is recommended 80, and since we have How here with us, I thought about bringing her along. I ain't gonna use a trial How. What you got on the trial How? The 4-star Lycon? Oh, she's maxed out though. Oh, and you got Speed Hacker and that. What's her total stats? She's maxed out and everything. 21.2, 82.9. 119 energy recharge rate. Yeah, but okay. My How probably isn't as good as the trial one, but I'm gonna use my How instead because I have her. I got the 5-star Lycon on her, and I did get, well, okay, she's not maxed out, but at least some of her artifacts are looking pretty damn nice. I'll show you on the screen right now. Yeah, I did pull for her, and the polling was back in November, I believe. That's when this update started. And, it was pretty successful. I will admit there has been a little bit of spending, but that's not important. I mean, 5-star Lycon 2 on top of that, but, you know, okay, I got a little unlucky, so that's kind of what caused the spending, but I assure you, I did not spend that much. Plus, it's none of your damn business, but anyways. Moving forward, we're going to take her with us. Because why not? Obviously we're going to have the male, honestly we'll have the main character Trailblazer as I pass him. As I pass me. I'm going to also take, I'm thinking Sela with that speed increase too from How. I think it's Sela and Jingliun. Since it'd be nice to have these two along with me. I know we're not going with any of the weaknesses. Oh yeah, wait a minute. How about Kafka instead?
We meet again.
Actually, Kafka got a bit of a rework on her artifacts. I could change them back. I did farm for the new artifacts. I'll show them on screen right now, and you can pause it whenever you can. She's not exactly ready. I could switch her back to our lightning artifacts, but nah. You know what? I'm bring Silverwolf into this. She's been ready. All her stuff is maxed out. I've shown her artifacts before. Plus, we can apply different kind of weaknesses too. If we don't have the weaknesses we want, we can just create the weaknesses ourselves. Let's go ahead and start this.
You've heard the story of Ignamar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together. But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting. A powerful Heliobus like Ignamar or Furinox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignamar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furinox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Furinox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Furinox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself. Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
We should allow Cirrus to go along with their plan.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet. Me and Furynox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Well, not for too long. But yeah, Zoe, again, if I say her name wrong, I do apologize. Is a robot as far as I know. In fact, there's a fun fact. In fact, I do want to show this. There is a lake cone with her and Hanya on it. Yes, I know it's not part of the correct path. And then the lore says, even though her sister was close by her side, she could hear nothing, and only thing audible was the voice in the depths of her heart, which only grew louder by the minutes. Big Sis' body is cold. Big Sis' body is not moving. A violent surge of fury incurably overwhelmed her so much that she didn't even find the time to clear her mind, or remember this crucial yet neglecting fact. Big Sis' body has been cold like this for a very long time. So it's implied that maybe she must have died and then came back as a puppet. How? Maybe we'll know that when we get to learn her more. She actually is coming out in the next update too as a 4-star character.
Furynox! Furynox!
Vague sound from far away, a response possible.
Before you duel the general, why don't you fight me? Cirrus? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the 10 lords my puppets. As soon as the general arrives, the Heliobus will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment? That group of amateurs you put together? Ha! They're nothing compared to me. I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Phantilia. Phantilia? Phantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it. Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the general. What do you say? Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy!
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army!
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends? Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furynox anymore? We Heliobus think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Furynox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Please come over here. I need to give you something. You two, take this before we fight Furynox. This is the Lunaumbra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The 10 Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress Heliobus. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobus fragments in here. Also,
I'll look after How.
her time as a judge has been brief. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers that have fallen under Furynox's control.
Mr. Chill, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too!
Oh, sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Mr. Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge. Madame Straight-E said those possessed by a Heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly. You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Hua Hua, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Straight-E, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again.
Well, I'm afraid too.
I guess if even you two are afraid, then I feel a little better now.
Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunaumbra Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdant Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay.
Seems like we got a plan in motion. Let's see how well this turns out. Ah, rock elevator. Nice. This is pretty cool. Something forgot to mention.
If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
Just gonna say, something I forgot to mention in the last episode. How in her memory when she was little, she's so cute. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt the story. I wanted to mention it. Oh.
Don't expect me to hold back.
So brief thing on Hua. In the field, she can provide horror, and enemies will run away from you. This doesn't last. This does last for a little bit, at least.
What happened to talking tough?
To give a brief introduction to Hao, basically she's a healer. She can heal, have little tally marks to... Almost forgot what she did for a minute. Have little tally marks to create to cure any debuffs you have on you.
This is double speed.
But she doesn't only do that, but she can also increase your attack. When her ultima's ready, she can also recharge your energy for your ultimas. So she's like an energy recharger battery slash buffer. And every time your allies go and use their ultimas, they will heal. Oh, I captured a soul.
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
So when you use that skill for her tallies, also she gets a little bit of energy back for each tally regenerates one energy, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but every time she heals an ally, she gets a little bit of energy back too. But yeah, it basically just heals them, gets rid of debuffs, and you can reset the count, the amount of times it can happen by just using her skill. That's basically a brief rundown from experience about using her. I've only used her for a little bit. Ooh, you beat the quantum.
100%
Blast him. I thought I was gonna hit the floor for a minute. Okay. Oh yeah, we get to see her Ultima.
Carry this fight. Tell
Tedious.
And you get energy recharge back for it. So once Jingliun has her ice blade out, we'll just use that and give her that trigger count, that enhanced trigger count. The thing with Jingliun is you want to make sure that someone's ready. So when she does pull out her ice blade, well, she can't do that right here. She'll have 3 trigger counts instead of just 2. Anyways, we got another soul.
There are plenty of Heliobus in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Straighty.
Hey, played Phasmophobia before. You ghosts don't scare me. Kind of miss playing that game sometimes though, but it can get old real fast. Good night, Finn. I thought you were dead.
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay! I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We're doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunaumbra Gourd into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtual Garden.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwainifin, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
What? Get her away from her!
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You won.
Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together.
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many Heliobus fragments. I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn. Excellent. I will keep my promise. With this strength, I will be undefeatable! Let's go again, shall we?
Cirrus cannot be sealed or directly attacked. When other enemies' targets have been eliminated, Cirrus will lose some health. When Cirrus uses their ability, Rapid Gambit, all enemies will immediately take action. Lovely. Of course the ghost will betray us. Never trust a ghost. Anyways, let's open up with... Oh, well, it's gonna be a minute. We take this guy out immediately.
This is double speed.
One of these bosses where you have to take out an army of, or a good chunk of them to reduce health.
I'll crush them all!
Something I've seen before in other RPGs. One I can think of is well, not exactly the boss loses health, but one I can think of is Persona 5. Oop.
This demon troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many Heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we manage to weaken it.
And we've still got a chance, puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together. You know what to do, don't you, Wawa?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being my subject!
Can't win. You just cheat.
Useless! Get yourself together!
They just won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You've got me, haven't you? See you on the other side.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
Soon to be departed.
Oh, I took away Haw Haw. Alright. I see how it's gonna be.
This is double speed.
Don't worry, we still got this. Nothing we can't handle.
Get out!
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Chalices!
Oh, is also a judge with the Ten Lords Commission. Well, no, I would never figure that out. I'll keep supporting you with all my talismans.
I'm on guard.
I don't know why I said like that. Weird how they have to remind us like that, though.
Stand down.
Very strange. Oh, no skill points. That's unfortunate.
Can I have fun this time?
Save some of our skill points. Well, I was just doing her best. Okay, that knockout is kind of annoying to deal with. I will say that, much at least.
Time for fun.
A mere pawn. This is double speed.
I do kind of want to draw attention to this. I have an E3 Silver Wolf, and I haven't really shown it yet. But her E2 decreases enemies' resistance. It's actually decreasing Cirrus's resistance, which isn't really doing anything for this scripted battle, but still, it's kind of funny it shows up there. Oh, I ran out of skill points again. My bad. Again, I've been playing other RPGs. Come back to this, it's like kind of weird. You need to stop that. Also, you're doing way too much damage to this Silver Wolf right now. There we go.
All will be
That's what I wanted to do earlier.
in lunar flame.
A mere pawn.
Thank God I brought Jing Liun.
Time to suffer.
That was interesting.
Lands at the ready.
As soon as Trailblazer broke out of the animation, he went right back to guarding. He just like snapped right back to it.
Nowhere to run. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
See how much damage this does. Very good damage.
Time for a buzz.
At least you don't have to worry about skill points with Haha. Her just being a follow-up.
Won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself and me!
Lock on.
Ready
They
for death.
really like locking onto me.
Time for a buzz.
This is double speed.
That actually hit her pretty hard.
All will be revealed in lunar
Get
flame.
that trigger count up to 2. This guy is left, I think. Yep, that ends it. Interesting boss fight.
I wonder how Huohuo is doing. I should check up on her.
I couldn't read that in time. It went by too fast. How you doing?
One possessing Huohua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her. Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions. Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary.
Body seems to be severely severely
It is
malfunctioning.
only an artificial Ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry.
I don't see Judge Hanya anywhere.
Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She's coming with the reinforcements as we speak.
Sounds like similar to Herda. Like there's probably multiple copies of her. Isn't Zoe?
No, the demon lives on. Even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command. As starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil-binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Sanzhou will live to see another day. We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Damn, I feel you. Hey, Huohuo. You okay?
Tail? Mr. Tail?
What happens to Huohuo?
What kind of judge am I? If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself. It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job. And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside. I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Aw. Heliobus don't die that easily.
Wait, you're right. Madame Shrey said that Heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Mr. Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job. Oh, the Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Gwaynifen's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
Yeah, I'll let her know. It'll be easy to find her again. The spirit fighter. Fair.
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! You wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day... One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong.
Leave the kid alone.
As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip.
Trixie can possibly pull you
There
through you are now.
Little pawn. I will exist forever. I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance has turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber eras. I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over Fictional Garden collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side. Already forgetting me?
Want a hug, sweetie?
Your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours.
I'll leave it at that.
We will meet again. I wasn't the only Heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed. There are more of us than the mere few in Fictional Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu? I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Cirrus stares at you in silence, and you can tell their eyes that they are corresponding, conspiring. I just realized, I think I called that a Foxtrot. I think I called this place Foxstroll Garden instead of Fikestroll Garden, or however he said it. Again, Americanizing everything. Not in a good way.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
Well, she got possessed, but it's okay.
Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too. Maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary. Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time. I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
I'm sure she'll break out, escape, and tell me all about it. Fast Trail of the Haunted completes. Dancing Phantasm. Dangers of the Heart. Oh, yep, there she goes texting me. Also, Mr. Dig over there. We'll get to that in just a second. Hey, do you have the time right now? Can we meet up at Foxstroll Garden? Foxstroll Garden again. I don't know why I'm reading it like Foxstroll Garden. It's not how you say it. I guess because the X is there and the E. And I'm ignoring the Y, but it's like Foxstroll Garden. I don't know. Again, sorry, stupid American. I'm terribly sorry for troubling you the last time, but I really need your help this time. Actually, Hanya personally invited us for a meeting. I'm gonna go try and see Spectral Garden. We can talk in person. Texting is too much of a hassle. Spectral Gathering Part 1. Or actually, wait, can I actually go around this? Kind of? I was gonna say, now would probably be a good time to explore everything in the map. But honestly, I feel like as soon as I get there, they're probably going to interrupt us. But you know what? Why the hell not? Well, let's look around and look for all the chests if we possibly can. If the story does interrupt us, I will let it interrupt us and we'll just like continue with our way forward. This place. I like it. I like how creepy it is. I like the music, the atmosphere it has, and everything it has to offer. That water effect looks nice, and the spirits hanging around are pretty cool too. It's kind of weird how we went from like a tournament setting to this in just less than an update. In just around the same time as an actual update. Here's another chest here. Yeah, if it interrupts us and we get sucked into the story, I'll just let it play and then we'll just like continue it on. I was actually going to end the episode here since it would be a good time to actually end it, but I figured why not just walk around, open everything up.
Is that all?
I think so. Actually, he wants us to go this way too to begin with, I believe. But yeah, it's a pretty cool place. I like this place. Excuse me as I shatter this pot right in front of you, number 437. This area has been sealed off by Template Commission. Kindly refrain from loitering around this area. Please follow me on Arumantan Spectral Envoy number 437 shall escort you out of here. I'm one of us. Searching information. Information verified. Arumantan Spectral Envoy number 437 hereby apologize for failing to identify Isaiah. How can I help you? I need to ask you some questions. Please do. Arumantan Spectral Envoy number 437 will do his best to answer your questions. That's the obvious one. After a special envoy, it's an automatic Arumantan model. Number 437 is my serial number. The roles of Arumantan Special Envoy is to assist the judges and the spirit fighters in the investigation of the trial. We do not have capacity to make judgment, but we can assist others in making correct judgment with our extensive database. If you have any questions when we're assisting the Ten Lords Commission, please approach number 437 for other Arumantan Special Envoys. Our Jade Advocates may contain the information you need. Where are the 10 sins? Or what are the 10 sins? I'm sure you're asking about the 10 unpardonable sins. The 10 unpardonable sins are the 10 most serious offenses in the Zancho Alliance law. The following quote from the Ten Lords Panel Code. 1. Involuntary immobilization. 2. Immortality thief. 3. Belguement. 4. Mara ensnarement. 5. Fire tree murder. Okay, so murder, theft. I never heard of this one. Beleaguerment? Beleaguerment definition. To influence by trickery, flattering, etc. Mislead, delude. Oh, so misleading information, basically. Ah, cool. I learned a new word today from Star Rail. For Mara's ensnarement, it's usually like trapping, right? Anyways. 5. Fire murder. I'm assuming the 5th one's just straight up killing people. 6. Illicit espionage. 7. Prison break. 8. Sowing discord. 9. Incitement to riots. 10. Capitalizing Zanshao. These 10 offenses are greatest sins that can shake the very foundation of the Alliance, and offer must be severely punished. Interesting. Good to know. I'll try not to break those laws anyways. Who exactly are the 10 Lords? Answer not found. Arumantan Special Envoy number 437. Sincerely apologize for it. Of course you keep it a secret. Of course they would. I'm sure they're going to be pullable characters in the future. What do the 10 Lords do? Well, in the quote for the 10 Lords Panel Code, the first divination keeps vigils at night and evils at bay. The second division punishes the criminals and pacifies the territory. The third division ensures fairness in the karmic wheel and life expectancy. expectancy. In short, it guides those who succumb to Mara to deal with various criminals and manages the order of life and death. Interesting. I don't have any more questions. But that was cool to know. I learned a new word right out of that. Always like that in video games. You can always learn a new word.
Is that all?
The star of wealth shines upon you. I need to look at my achievements because I'm getting new achievements now. Explore supernatural event. Yep, got that. I know what a jade is. I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, but 170 times. Open treasure 170 times on the Gentle Lava. I wonder if you can actually, during the last part, when you're opening all those chests in that one room and the room resets, I wonder if you can just kind of just sit there and grind that. I actually didn't think about that till looking at my achievements. Ooh, you found me. Let me think. What favor can I give you? Why do you want me to do a favor? Huh? I'm so paranoid. I'm just trying to do you a favor here. Here, anyways, something for you. It may be a bit stinky, but it's also very useful. What a splendious meeting. You and I were destined to meet. Here's a little something for you. You're welcome. Someone else has already done it. Really? Might be lacking creativity then. But why can't I use the same entrance as someone else for myself too? I'm just a tiny Heliobus, and that's all I want. May I ask why do you hate this entrance? Plagiarizing another person's stage entrance. So plagiarism is it? I heard that the human society you can be held legally liable for if you do the exact same thing that someone else has done before. Is human law really that strict? Will a human be arrested by a judge merely just for saying something that someone else said? Human society, how suffocating. I hear you, buddy. It's so much better than being free and roaming. So much better than being a free roaming Heliobus. I mean, you get to go places. You live forever, yeah, but yeah. It's completely devoid of creativity. Does repeating another person's behavior get unfairly tagged as being uncreative? Humans sure have an interesting species, but can intelligent creatures actually visualize something that they haven't seen before? If my interest is not sudden appearance, but instead spiral off into the sky with sparks like a firework, is that okay? It's not that simple, is it? It's totally awkward and it's not serious at all. I see. It's the timing my entrance, isn't it? That isn't serious enough and feels awkward. Sorry for that, human. I'll pick a time in the future when less serious to suddenly pop out then, unless you're one of those always serious types. You should learn how to be happy, human. I do know how to be happy. Listen. If someone else doesn't like it, you wouldn't just stop breathing, would you? If you tell storytellers not to tell any stories that someone else has told before, they wouldn't feel hurt or start doubting themselves. Pity. You're only asking Heliobus. I am Mimi. Mimi? Maybe the imp? I'm not going to stop doing something just because a human doesn't like it. You enjoy that gift. Okay, bye. That's a very strange encounter. I don't know if I like that. Is that in my inventory as... Oh, it's a consumable. Upon using it, immediately heals one ally for 10 HP. So basically an apple in Genshin. You handed me basically the same healing as that. Well, that was a sudden noise. Severely tinkling strings gives an extra chill to the desired garden. There's no audience or musician around, just a solely Gwinchin? Whimpering mournful, as if it was waiting for an unrequited love to come around. I have to listen for a little while longer. The Go Knife and player seems to have materialized. Despite this, let me use the sentimental backdrop of the moon in this lonely garden to tell you a story. Once an outworldly tourist visit the Frextro garden, stopping in this place due to the piece of the Gwinchin music. He heard a sincerity described by the music, lofty peaks, vast forests, soaring waterfalls, and ocean spray. The Cirrus was moved to tears while the locals all raised eyebrows at him. Nobody knew what was happening. After the Gwinchin song stopped, the crowd scattered. The musician got a chance to reach out to the outworldly and ask why he has been crying. When the Gwinchinist heard the outworldly say, "Sounds like imperfect jade. I'm grief-struck." He was shocked. Only this listener had understood the Gwinchin's meaning. He had painstakingly crafted this narrative, but could never quite complete this masterpiece. Two of them became close friends, the Drinchest and the Outworlder, and they decided to spend the rest of their lives together, working on this song. It's getting late. Do you want to keep listening to the story? You're right, it is getting late real time, but I got a little bit of time to listen to more of the story. I'm sorry, but that fabricated narrative was actually lifted straight from... Uh-oh. Something seems to have happened. Heliobus? Oh, some people actually came to listen to my performance. Have you had enough of the living too? Friend, you're a really scary talker. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've talked with someone. I can explain. It's like this. The last person whoever talked to me this way is dead. Friend, you are still a real scary talker. Really? I thought only people wanted to end their own lives would ever want to come to listen to me. If that's so, then just think of me as a ball of resin left stuffed inside a joint. I told you I completely understand now. So long as you get it. The Gwinchin owner has unfinished music to compose. The strong desire to complete the music remains here, and I absorbed that desire. Would you like to finish the song too? But as you well know, I'm just a Heliobus. I can chew through emotion and memorize left behind at the Winchest. But I cannot create. I'm stuck in here. Tell me how I can help you. I may not have the aptitude for it, but there must be someone abroad the Zanchalafu who knows about music, and who can complete this song. An old listener who self-deleted left behind some recording material for me. You take it? I'm sure you'll be able to put it into good use. Interesting recording. Recording of the Jane Twin has been played in the Songwell Pavilion. Interesting. I definitely probably will come back to that later. I'll look into that actually. Right now I kind of want to finish my exploring, getting all the chests.
I want us to become one.
Damn. I'm just gonna walk away from that. That is rough, pal. That seems to be everything up there for now. It seems to be a dead end, so I'm just gonna go back the other way where those artifacts are. And I guess just go over that and just explore over there some more. Over there. I said he was over there like 3 times. Ghost people. That's you. That's what you are, a ghost person. Ooh. Don't forget about your fox drum chanting. Foxian drum chanting? That sounds like some really cultish stuff. Oh, there's more of these kids around.
A Wraith Warden falls for ghostly superstitions? Ugh, unacceptable.
Interesting. I do like how they've made some NPCs like talk like that. Kind of makes you just sit around and just listen to what they have to say. Or I don't remember when they added that as an update. I don't know if it's this one or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to the patch notes.
Can't you stay and chat with me for a
Chat
while?
function currently unavailable.
I always thought these were just like people in like suits of armor. I mean, this lady is, but I mean like the Arumaton lady right here. Yeah, you make Arumaton ladies and just regular Arumatons? Interesting. But I thought it was like a human under all this armor. I mean, you can see why I thought of that. I think I need to point out any further. I hear chests nearby. There's a story here. Kind of want to save that for next time. Summary of the Lafu something. What are you doing here? Working in Flextro Garden is actually quite nice. At least I don't have to deal with people's moods. I hear ya. Isaiah, didn't you hear me talking to myself just now? Did you? I heard you. You were just letting off steam. Thank you for understanding, Isaiah. How did it feel using the Lunaumbra Gourd? The Ten Lords commissioned a sacred vessel to imprison Heliobus in one fell swoop. Feels like more like magic than technology. Then show people love to conceal all kinds of technology inside simple shapes. We have time on our hands. Let me tell you a secret. The Lunaumbra Gourd can absorb more than just Heliobus. It can also absorb humans too. If I call your name, the Lunaumbra Gourd system will begin recognizing your voice prints. If you respond, the Gourd will disengage its power limiter and draw you inside. You're joking. Give it a try and you'll see. I hear that if people are being absorbed into the Lunaumbra Gourd, then if fixed with the Ten Lords Commission special talisman, they will be reduced plus within an hour. It happens to have a I can't talk right today. Lunaumbra Gourd on me. Would you like to see it? Try it, Zeo? The guard takes out the Lunaumbra Gourd and points the mouth at you. Isaiah, I'm calling your name. Dare to respond. I'm me! Before you react, you find yourself swirling in darkness. Well, shit. Wait, this isn't what we agreed. Ta-da! You're stuck inside the Gourd. I just used a blind. You weren't stuck inside the Gourd. Just use a blindfold to cover your eyes. Not bad, right? That saved me from boredom a little. Let me give you an apology for a little trick. Was there anything else you would need from me? I'd like to ask you something. I feel like I've seen a lot of spirit fires. Although you're an outly worlder, Isaiah, you also have many dealings with the Ten Lord Commissions. You know Madame Zui, Hanya, and the newly appointed Hao Hao. Having met a few spirit fairs along the way is to be expected. However, I'm the cutest spirit farer of all. Don't you forget that. I will try to remember that. Has anyone told you got a nasty personality? I don't think so. I just like to grumble. Although the thought that coming to the stationery in Fristro Garden was going to be happy things, I didn't realize that a place that had been abandoned for so long had nothing interesting happening here. Even the Alchemy Commission, where Heinming is stationed, is more interesting. You have a point, Isaiah. After all, there's a lot of strange people in the 10th Lords Commission. As the saying goes, you are the company you keep. Maybe I got influenced by them as well. Can you tell me about the 10th Lords Commission exorcism tools? The 10th Lords Commission has prepared a series of target protocols and exorcism tools with different effects and different astral beings. This is why the Ten Lords Commission is more skilled at dealing with the Heliobus disaster than the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights. You see, the Ten Lords Commission are not warriors. They are professionals. Boho used to oversee the management and maintains the exorcism tools. She knows more about this stuff than I do. I'll have to ask her about that because I am actually interested in the exorcism tools. I actually am. Like someone who's interested in spirits and ghosts.
There's always this peculiar smell coming from that person. I can't bear it anymore.
Hey, I showered. Oh, the BO is so strong in that one. I decided to possess a different body. Why? You said the current one suits you. Since he is rich, loves the luxury of life, and enjoying staying at home. Isn't that perfect? Right, but he's a Vidyara. There's always a small smell on his body. I can't take it anymore. What's that? What has that got to do with being a Vidyadhara? Vidyadhara? He often misses the ancient sea, so he pouts into the sea salt into his bath daily. Claims that this is the scent of his sea. I had enough. Interesting. They actually probably would smell pretty bad. Nope. Oh, there's chests there though.
Looks good.
Some Chinese singing right there. Ahoy there, esteemed guests. How did you end up on the stage? Watch my performance? Please get off quickly. Oh, sorry, my bad. Although it's alright. Young folks these days do not care for the opera. It's forgettable if you're unfamiliar with the rules of the norms. Whatever, I never get any listeners, so I won't hold a grudge at you. The Ten Lords has only let me go around the Foxtrot Garden like this. It took me a long time to find this theater square, and I've been singing my heart out for ages now. But you're the only one I met. Is opera really in such a decline? Opera is too freaky. Yes, it's quite freaky. Wedding Wine is the most famous of all the Zahuman flower drum opera. The reason why it can't be sung for thousands of years is because of how freaky it is. Before I was sealed with the creation furnace, it was known to everyone about abroad the Zahuman. Zahuman? To be honest, singing to nobody here is really boring. Have you got any interest in learning Zahuman flower drum opera with me? Sounds pretty difficult. It's difficulty too serious to learn the posture. Just the basics of singing, reciting, acting, and fighting take a good 50 years to learn. But I'll teach you how to sing this once. Wedding Wine, it's simple enough. How about it? To think about it this way is for me to stave off boredom. If I'm in a good mood, you won't run around all over the place. Or I won't run around all over the place. And if I don't run around all over the place, everyone else is in a good mood too. Learn it from you. Great, now we become masters and apprentice. Once you're ready, let me know. I'll teach you how to sing the Wedding Wine. Why not? Start learning how to sing. I'm not much of a singer. Okay, let's start with the background of the story. Wedding Wine tells you a story of a man seduced by a Heliobus at their love story. Interesting. The female leads into the charming but deadly Heliobus, luring men to marrying her before ravenously feasting on the groom's emotions and on that wedding night. What a scary story. The scariest thing about the story is the humans. There are several human characters in the story who know about the Heliobus, but despite this, still try to use it as a tool to vanquish their own enemies. Of course, these people are overpowered by the female lead in the end. In one sense, it's a highly satisfying story. Well, let's get back to track here. The part where we're listening is the scary scene in the whole opera. The female lead takes possession of her husband, so there's just one body there alone. But it takes form of two, and they perform this grateful dance. A human and a Heliobus sing until dawn breaks. When people come to visit the next day, all that remains is a withered husk of the husband's corpse. Here's how it goes. In devotion, my heart does yearn to be known by you, my love, in return. Candles flicker, casting shadows on the wall. My bones, the wick, my flesh, the fragrance call. Robes fall away, revealing my desires. In Heliobus' tent, our passions shall transpire. Kinky. At night, we'll embrace as one, so tight. Come tomorrow, you'll take your flight. It's actually beautiful. Thank you kindly. That's all for today's class then. Why don't you mull it over when we cover what we covered today? Next time we'll do our practice training. That's all for today. Class dismissed. Let's pick it up again another time. Remember, I'll be quizzing you on this next time we meet. Shit. Well, good thing I'm recording this. I'll just leave you to that and I'll come back at my own time. I'll definitely come back for that more. That's like a daily thing. I'll definitely show all that, what that has to offer. Oh, we're back up here. I guess I didn't need to go down that rock elevator. Well, I got 10 out of 5 chests. I'm assuming maybe there might be some back this way since... That was a scary noise. Maybe there might be some more back this way. If I find some, I'll show you.
Take us home, please. Or we will follow you home.
Disturbing. Also, no thank you. Oh, look at this. We have a warp trotter here. Nope, got him. I thought he was going to get away from me. We'll take this thing on.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Not just a regular warp trotter, it's a possessed one. Oh my god.
Lend me your strength. I'll end your misery. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. We shall take back what we lost.
We got our 60 jade here from those warp trotters. That's good. 12 out of 15. Still missing some. There might not be. We might not be able to get all the chests completely. Hell no. Buy me dinner first. God, I keep telling these ghosts. What about Doc Hero? Another investigation here. Wishing you an extinguished sleep just like me. Judging by your inscription, the grave occupants must be a very kind person. Offerings besides the tombs don't support your hypothesis. When this girl called a Exin falls into an eerie sleep, her friendship and relatives near forgot about her. You don't know why. You don't know what gifts they prepared when they visit her. Try opening a mystery box. Just as you pondered about the Zenshao's specialties, offering could be, a joking voice pipes up from tear asunder the calming night sky like a bolt of thunder. You decide to try opening a few mystery boxes. What's the worst that can happen? You open them up and take a look. Never daring to touch the contents, despite your heart being far from be claimed. You try talking yourself out of it. Are you really sure you want to do this? Yes. Open sesame. Oh, it requires high moral. Okay. In a flash, you felt as though you lost something extremely precious. You hesitantly check all over your body. Everything remains in place. Strange. Was it you lost? That important? You mean no harm. You're just curious, and curiosity is a necessary quality for creatures trailblazing magnificent feats across the galaxy. You convince yourself a restless discomfort in your heart settles right down. So now it's time to open a mystery box. You reach out and open the offering package, and it gets dirty from the dust on it. But it doesn't matter because you're wearing gloves. Your hands were dirty from the get-go. Very true. You pick up an offering and study them while inside the extinguished food preserved and intact within the packaging, an unknown expiry dates. There's also some cute household items, beautiful headwear, an eye mask. It looks like a grave occupant seems to enjoy life while it lasted. Just as you're speculating, all kinds of hot takes about the grave occupant's life. A silver cascade comes from behind you. I caught you now. The villager has been reporting a thief stealing from an offering here. Puts on the stolen property. I'll just take a look. I didn't steal anything. Taking without asking is stealing. No need to dispute this. Come back with the Ten Lords Commission, and we'll soon find out what the crime has been committed. I've seen lots of tight-lipped people like you before. It's fine. You'll see how ridiculous you're being once we get the Ten Lords Commission. Be honest now. The offering's on attack. I didn't steal anything. No excuses. Really, talk is cheap. I like to conduct a careful inspection. These offerings indeed show signs of have been opened. However, nothing is missing. The dust on the outside of the packages, the offer package, has been wiped clean. Huh? Looks like we were mistaken. This time we'll let you go. Run along then, and stop touching the offerings. I see why it cost me high praise morals. High praise morals, I didn't show this before in the past. I don't remember why. Probably because I was lazy. But you get them by doing random stuff in the world.
You have to be extremely careful.
Really? Did they take romance? I went to tour around the Lafu this time, and it was really disappointing. I thought it was fine. The Lafu is always a busy place filled with people and merchants. I quite like it there. The air reeks of money. Boy, such deprivation. Not long ago, I heard people saying that there's an incredible pawn shop in the alley that buys anything. Really? Like a pawn off love? Recently, I've been on a hopeless romantic body. I'm getting sick of all the lovey-dovey emotions. I'd rather trade it off. Dude, same here, buddy. I don't know, but rumor has it that the store in the alley can change its location every time, so many people are still searching for it. But my advice to you is to be careful. On the Zhenshao, everyone is unscrupulous merchants will be skinned alive if we have any. I'm confused. Aren't we dead? Are we already? Yes, you are already dead. I'm actually going to be ending the episode here. Oh, never mind. There's a chest right here. Hold on. I wanted to end the episode there, but guess not. I'm still missing 2 more chests. I'm assuming there's probably more to the area, or I just am missing them somewhere. If I find them, I definitely will show them in the next episode. But until then, I'm going to end the episode right here. As the ghost girl is singing, I can actually hear from all the way over there. So if you've seen this far into the video, I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to join Discord community or get a commission from any artist or give a commission to any artist, they'll be in the description below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Checking out my channel and everything. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you.